Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Mercedes and this is The Frugal Life with Mercedes. It has been a little bit since I have sat down with you guys, and if you make YouTube videos or some sort of content, you know that you can get out of the practice, and then for me I become less comfortable filming, and then you get out of the practice and you get less comfortable, and then you're like, not that my videos have ever been the highest quality. That's not really my niche, and I always make sure to tell people, that's not the reason to come to my channel. It's for my bubbly personality. But anyway, so I was thinking, I was like, I'm just going to make a video and put it out there and try to get back into the habit of it. But the last time I did like a sit down video, I did like a front porch chat, and I was just talking about how I was taking an easy fall, winter kind of thing. And then I really hadn't filmed all that much. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, or if you happen to look into my community tab on YouTube, you'll see I have a new significant other, and I've just been enjoying that. And I've gotten some questions about him, and I don't want to give out too many details just for his privacy, and he knows that I have a YouTube channel and an Instagram and all that, but we haven't really talked too much in depth about involving him with the channel. And so I need to have a conversation with him. Is he interested in cameoing, or not interested in that at all? And then I also have to figure out what I'm interested in / comfortable with. Some people really involve there are other people on their channels and different things like that, and that's fine. It's just never really been my thing. My friends and family all know that I occasionally make videos, sometimes more frequently than other times. But I'm also not one of those people. Even when I was posting videos all the time, I was never that person that was like, documenting everything, just because that's not really my style. And I think some moments are private between the family, and also I feel like you're not enjoying the experience as much as if you're so worried about filming and it being perfect, and oh, here's this magical moment and let's redo it, even though so to get the right shot. And I'm not making fun of anyone that does that or feels the need to do that or is compelled to do that. Just again, that's not really my style. But as far as him, I've gotten some questions like, how long have we been dating and different things like that. And we've been dating a while. We've been dating a while, and I definitely would not, I'm not one of those that would post a picture of someone on my social media if I thought they weren't going to be around for a while. But I've really been enjoying just like being in a, I don't want to say being in a relationship, because I am one of those people that actually does really well single. I have a pretty full and fulfilled life and existence with or without a significant other. But I have been enjoying, I've been enjoying somebody that you can go on outings with and different things. And him and I we have some similar interests, which is nice, but obviously he's not like a couponer, and he's into like video games, and I'm not a video game person, but he likes the outdoors like I do, and we've been going on lots of outings, and we went on a trip to Ocean City, which I had never been to Ocean City before. And he travels for work, so he is he lives nearby, but he does travel for work. So he's gone quite a bit. So he was gone for Valentine's Day, and then he said, I'd really like to take you on a little weekend trip. He's like, I know you love the beach and you haven't been to the beach in a long time. He's like, I'd like to surprise you and treat you with that. And I was like, heck yeah, packing my bags as we're having the conversation. So that was really nice. And he knows I'm not big into crowds. And I don't know how many of you guys, like, I don't know if I've discussed this or not. But I do get like anxiety and stuff, and I tend to laugh about it because my mom always said like we're a crowd because I have so many siblings. But crowds and certain social situations make me extremely uncomfortable. It's the unpredictability. I'm a very plan-oriented person, and I'm a very, just the way that I am. And so I thought it was really sweet that he's like, it's going to be the off season, and he's like, Ocean City can be pretty crazy, and he's like, I know it won't be nice, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, that sounds perfect. And it was, and, it was very nice. Not that I wanted to come on here and discuss all that too much, but that's what I've been doing. I've been, I work full time and I have a part-time job, and I coupon and I knit and I see my boyfriend when he's in town, and that's about it, and I need to start incorporating this part of my life more, because the whole reason I started a YouTube channel was as a creative outlet. And, I have let this part of me kind of backslide and all that. But I also think because I don't think of this as a job, because it's not for me personally. I do it when I want to, and I have something to share. And like I said, I have gotten out of the habit of it, and I do miss conversating with my peeps. And I appreciate you guys that have been like, okay, Mercedes hasn't posted in a long time, but you stuck with me, so I appreciate that. Because you do get people that are like, well, you haven't posted in a week, so peace. You know what I mean? And not just to me, just like in general. I had a whole conversation with a girlfriend of mine, and she's got a pretty decent size following over on Instagram. Her following is much bigger than mine on Instagram. Her presence, and I don't really know if she considers herself a content creator or what. And that's, she watches my videos, so, but because I'm not trying to put down whether she is or isn't, and it does, whether it matters, but I'm just saying she has a pretty decent size Instagram following. And a few weeks ago, her and I had a conversation, and she was like, do people message you? Like, if she's like, you haven't posted on YouTube in a little bit, do you get people that are like, oh my gosh, are you dead? Like, and I was like, not really. Like, no, I said, people that follow me on Instagram or subscribe to my YouTube channel, they don't really do that. And that's fine with me, because I think the people that follow me, you guys know, like, I appreciate each and every one of you. But I think that the reason why you guys like me, one, it's the videos that I put out, but I think it's also because I'm just like authentically myself, and I'm not here to get YouTube famous. I'm not here to get Instagram famous. I'm not after fame. I, as I said in the beginning, I literally started as a creative outlet. Didn't think anybody would ever watch. And anytime I see like, oh, I got a couple more followers, I'm stunned. Like, I am honored, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But I'm just like, well, sweet, thanks, but anyway, her and I were discussing that, and I was like, I don't ever get the like, hey girl, you dead? But she said that on Instagram, if she doesn't, like, she posts, oh, what are they called? See, I don't make them, so I don't know, but whatever that is on YouTube, oh crap, I know I'm gonna have 10 people telling me in the comments. I'll be like, that's what it is. But they're not reels, but it's like what's it called? Oh crap, I don't know. It's the thing when you click the person's face and then there's like it's not a video exactly, but oh well, whatever. I'm sure if you're on Instagram, you know what it is. But she posts a lot of those highlights or whatever they're called. And she's like, if I don't like do something on Instagram, she's like, she has multiple people in her DMs like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And like, that is sweet and everything, but she said that some of them are very pushy about putting out content, and like want her to answer for why she didn't post for a week. And I think we really got to be careful with that. There's a difference between like genuine like concern and then just like it goes to a whole nother level. And it always baffles me. And the thing is she's like, I'm really that's really sweet that these people are concerned. But it's like, then there's some people that it's like, she's like, I don't really know you, so why would I, and me and her have been friends since we were like 14 and 15 or something crazy like that, so over 15 years, and I have never once in that amount of time been like, you haven't texted me, like, and her and I have like, we've been through some stuff together, we've seen each other at our absolute worst and absolute best, and like, but then it like opens up a whole dialogue of like people expecting you to answer for every little thing. And I've learned, as I've gotten older and plus through therapy and all that kind of stuff, boundaries, and you get to decide who you answer to and who you don't, and that goes into like a whole big thing. But I guess that whole big long explanation is just, I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And I appreciate that nobody that follows me hounds me. Like, you guys completely respect my personal space, and I'm sure people are like, what? Because I know, because I've got YouTubers that I love or loved over the years. I'm like, man, I wish they would post every single day. But I have never once messaged anybody and been like asking them to explain. So I'm really lucky to have the people that I do. And I think you guys get me, and I appreciate that. And my content has changed. And I know that I talked about that in the last Front Porch Chat, where it's like my content has drastically changed. But that's because my circumstances in my life and my interests and all that have dramatically changed. And I'm still figuring it out. And I think that has a lot to do with it, because my channel is supposed to be about frugality. But I have a feeling that it's going to start transitioning into other stuff. Like, I'm always going to be that frugal-minded woman. But there's so many more depths to me, and I really feel this like calling to talk about other things, other situations and things. other interests. And some people start other YouTube channels and all that kind of stuff. But that's not really for me, because the Frugal Life with Mercedes, that's me. Like, you know, when people get to know me, they know that I'm frugal, and I'm try to be money conscious, and I coupon and scrimp and save and all that kind of stuff. But you know, there's so many different parts of me, and I've been posting a lot of shorts, like of scenery, but that's because I'm out and enjoying nature, which nature is one of my great loves. And when I'm with nature, I really feel the most connected with myself and my maker. And you know, on my channel we don't talk about religion or politics or anything like that, and I like to keep it that way. But I am a very spiritual being, and you know, and nature is just one of those things. It's yeah, just it's like any day that I'm like, just sit on a porch and just breathe in that, you know. And now it's starting to get nice. Like, it was like 80 degrees here today, and I was like, yay! I was like so excited. I wore shorts. I was like, I don't care. It was, you know, it was warm enough and all that, but yeah, lots of shorts on scenery and different things like that. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know where this video is going. It's not really an update, but it's just some thoughts that I had, and I just kind of wanted to sit down and, you know, chat. But if you guys watch Amy from it's her channel called Frickin' Frugal, or her and her husband do a lot of dumpster dives, and I really like when she does her videos where she's like folding a load of laundry, and she's just like, you know, talking about, you know, going to school, or you know, raising, you know, being a geriatric, you know, mother of twins, like, you know, that's what she was, and like how that made her feel, and like just like that kind of stuff. And it's like yeah, I was like, I dig this video, because it's like, that's, you know, and that's how you get to know people. Like, you know, it's like, you know, it's like, I guess it resonates with me, because my hair and makeup and attire is not going to be all done up or always on point or anything like that. Especially when I'm filming the videos, the lighting's gonna be off, and you're gonna hear stuff in the background, and that's just real life, and that's just me, and it's just the way that it is. And I think for me, when I do watch YouTube, those are the people I connect with the most, because I'm like, yeah, they get it. That's exactly what's going on over here. So yeah, just some thoughts that I had. And as you guys know, you can always ask me questions, you know, here or on Instagram, or you can email me. I love talking to you guys. And yeah. And something that I'm really excited about is my sleeve is finally done. That was a lot of years of dedication, and there was a big long break in there while I was becoming debt free, you know, but like, it's completely done. And I started one on my back, but I go back in 2 weeks, because there's a big sunflower on my back that needs to get colored in. So I'm going back in 2 weeks, having that colored in, and then it's going to be a while before I go back, because I got a lot of work done in the last few months. So, and I've got, as I always tell you guys, I got big plans, always big plans, for my money and my goals and all that kind of stuff. And I'm still couponing and selling coupon stuff, and I'm just trying to balance everything, which is not always easy. But yes, So thank you guys for sitting and chatting with me. And I know this one's a little scatterbrained, but that's what happens. I feel like I'm less to the point and less articulate with my thoughts the longer I go without filming. But yes, so thank you guys so much, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm working on it. I'm working on making content. I'm working on being consistent again, because once you get out of the habit, it's like but yes, so thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye.